Hey guys, Reza-Kaze here, and I'm still alive. Don't you worry. I haven't been doing any videos recently. Past year and a half, maybe. I don't freaking know. There are reasons. I'm not gonna go diving into those reasons because most of you don't care or don't even want to hear about it. Not a gameplay video either. You probably won't be seeing any more gameplay from me until sometime I get the PS4. It's not going to be until next year sometime, which who knows whenever that's going to be. But rather, this is more of, almost want to say informational video, but more, let's say more of a rant, an angry rant. I did one of these a couple weeks ago actually, and I never uploaded it. I decided, nah, forget it. But now this one needs a retouch. It's actually the same topic, a retouch, and will actually be uploaded. And the news is about The Last of Us. PS3 exclusive, if you didn't know. I think, my opinion of course, on topic, on chance for Game of the Year. Amazing game. Absolutely amazing story, amazing experience. Uh, just overall great game. The multiplayer was great as well. Is great. I still play it every once in a while. I'm a social gamer. I play with a friend whenever he's on. Otherwise, I don't really play it much anymore. It's great, but like I said, I don't play games that much anymore online unless I'm getting off topic. Anyways, this is, I guess, a direct anger rant towards Naughty Dog and The Last of Us, but this is also in general for all game companies. In When the game came out, they released a season pass for it, which means you get all the DLC for free with the purchase of the season pass. I think it was like $20 or something like that. But of course, they didn't have any schedule. Okay, that's normal. You have an idea, but you don't really tell anyone. August 1st, okay, Naughty Dog said that later this month they will reveal news about their next DLC. I was pretty excited for that. That's when I was, even still playing by myself rather than with my friend Chris, because the game is that much fun. Like, alright, I know that there's going to be a campaign DLC, and there's going to be a couple multiplayer DLCs. Now I figured, what are they going to involve in this multiplayer DLC? At the time, it was just Supply Raid and Survivors. And I thought, it was like, okay, this DLC is going to have at least some new maps, a new game mode, some new customization items, maybe even a new weapon or two, or a new perk or whatever they call it. That's what I was hoping for. The end of the month comes along, and they give us this patch, 1.03 I believe it is, of the interrogation patch. It fixed a bunch of bugs, campaign and multiplayer wise, and then they gave us interrogation mode, which was you have to special execute people, and you get information. Once you get so much information, you learn where their opponent's safe is, their lockbox, and then you have to go and break open the lockbox, and then you win the game. Played it a few times, pretty fun, even more team-oriented in that game mode than the rest of this game, and if you haven't played it, the game is very team-oriented. It's hard to go into a game by yourself and win with a bunch of randoms and people with no mics. It definitely helps having a squad. Anyways, it was the end of the month, and there was no news of any DLC. That's all we got for it. Okay, that's when I decided, to record myself saying, hey, this is stupid. You're not giving us DLC, you are giving us news of DLC. Which means don't have to give it to us. You're just telling us what it is. Say, it's these new maps. It's this new game mode. It's this new weapons. These customizational items that were given to you at this. You don't even have to give us. You didn't even have to give me a release date. So that was basically sum up of the 10-minute rant or something like that I had. And I put it away on my computer and never did anything with it. Here it is, date of record 9/21, September 21st. And I decided I still haven't heard any news about this DLC that we were supposed to get in August. Nothing on Twitter, nothing on the Facebook, nothing. So I went to Google to see what I could find. Now I see this article, which I will have linked in the description so you can read it. And I'm just going to read the first paragraph here. Naughty Dog's community strategist Eric Monacelli, sorry if I screwed up that last name, has revealed that the piece of DLC for The Last of Us that they mentioned in their Reddit AMA, which was, I believe, August 1st, was actually the interrogation mode added with patch 1.03, as opposed to the content we'd be seeing in the Season Pass. Fuck you, Eric Monacelli. Fuck you, Naughty Dog. Fuck you, Last of Us. What is the problem with that? First off, you wait 2 weeks. That article came out the 13th. You wait 2 weeks to tell us that the DLC we were pumped and ready for, the Last of Us people was ready for, is actually a single game mode that we got 2 weeks ago. That's not DLC. That's a fucking patch. Everything else that you put in there was bug fixes. That's not something you put in the DLC. That's something that you're supposed to fix that's wrong with the game. And there is still shit that's wrong with the game. There's lag issues. Okay, that's, fixable and whatnot right there. Yeah, you fixed disconnection getting screwed up with your clan size. Okay, yeah, you fixed that. But, you know what else is problems? Everything. There's still connection issues. There's still all sorts of issues. I'm not even going to go into. I can't even process and think of them right now. But the one thing that's really pissing me off is this DLC that you've given us, which was one single game mode. That is not DLC. That's a patch, which you included in. That is not DLC. And why'd you wait 2 weeks? For me, 3 weeks actually, since I just heard about it, and to say, this is it. This is your DLC that you've gotten. That is just horrible, horrible business planning. I will be the first person to tell you I was such a fanboy for this game. When I first saw the reveal, I believe at E3, 2-3 years ago, at least 3-4 years ago, and they announced it, that was exciting for me. When they first accepting pre-orders at GameStop for it, and that had to have been end of 2011, like in November. I pre-ordered it then, and it wasn't until about almost 2 years later that I finally got the game. I pre-ordered it that far in advance. I was that ready for the game. I was excited for it. I followed news. I followed every video, trailer, screenshot, everything. I was so excited about this game. And now you have to go and do something like this. I'm only one person. Me not getting the DLC isn't going to put you out of business. It's not. And I fully accept that. Just like I believe me not buying the next Call of Duty, which I'm not, but not a Call of Duty video, is going to make them change what's wrong with the game, or what I believe is wrong with the game. That's not going to happen. But now, Naughty Dog, you also lost a very... Not lost, but you very much have set a diehard fan with this. In thinking, now, I'm ready for a Last of Us sequel. I'm actually looking forward to it. you're not going to get a pre-order from me. You're not going to get that money in advance to help develop your game. You will get it when I buy the game. You're also not going to get any collector's edition from me. You're not going to get any DLC from me. Yes, that's not going to put you bankrupt. That's not... You guys, if you happen to see this video, you're not going to be like, ha ha ha, this one guy, oh, what does he cares? And you're definitely not going to say, oh my god, we have to send him everything right now in order to get his sales back. I understand that's not going to happen, but you upset a gamer. When you upset a gamer, how small of a person like me, with a YouTube channel with 20 subscribers, and that gets 10 views average a video, or you upset someone on Machinima, or someone high ranked up there that plays games that gets 60,000 views a video, or 20,000 in the first 5 minutes and has 1 million plus subscribers. You're still upsetting a gamer, and you've upset a die-hard gamer. I believe this is unacceptable. Your interrogation mode DLC is not DLC. I am completely sorry, but you have upset me greatly. I was looking forward to not only multiplayer, but campaign, story-driven DLC as well. And unfortunately now, since you lied to us about news of DLC, just news, not even release, news, and you waited 2 weeks after the latest you were going to tell us to say, oh, what you've already gotten was DLC, is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. That's my rant. I have my own opinion. If you think I'm completely wrong in this thinking, leave a comment. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me that they did everything right, or they did exactly what they should. My hope is that someone at Naughty Dog sees this. Someone at the Last of Us development and community managing team sees this. And, they give me an answer that I would love to hear. Why is this game mode patch for 2 game modes? There's only 2 game modes. I don't care about... There's actually only 1 game mode. Survivor and Supply Raid is the same damn thing. There's not even a real difference. And Mercenary mode, no parties, not any different either. You've given us only 1 extra game mode. You're making it really hard for me to even want to pick up this game anymore. After rant, I'm sorry. Leave a comment if you want to argue with me or just have a casual conversation. That's quite fine with me. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Check you out.